Question 1. In what ways does your media product use, develop, or challenge codes and conventions of real media products? The song I chose for my music video was Sober by Selena Gomez. The song is of the synth pop genre and is all about a toxic relationship which consists of alcoholism. I researched the synth pop genre and their codes and conventions before I created my music video. This helped me decide what sort of things I should include in my product that are common in synth pop music videos. Below I have created a list on what general codes and conventions are included in pop music videos. I have highlighted the ones I have used, and overall I think I've used quite a lot of conventions in my product. Below are the basic genre conventions of synth pop. Here are some comparisons I have made from our media product to real media products. Mise-en-scène means the look of the music video, and it includes lighting, setting, costume, hair, makeup and props. I used a range of lighting, so in some of the shots outside it got dark outside quickly, so the only lighting we used was from the torch on our phones. This was still quite dim lighting, however we liked this effect as it was quite different from the rest of the music video, so it was a collection of different lighting techniques. Also, we thought that dim lighting matched the whole forestry setting really well, as in a lot of media products that are filmed in forests, we normally see a darker tone to the shots. The setting, we filmed in 3 locations: a classroom, a forestry pathway and a bedroom. For costume, the clothes she wore were all quite bright and colourful, especially the dress that she wore, but in some of the classroom shots she was wearing a darker burgundy colour. Her hair was either kept down or half up, and she wore a flower crown in some of the shots. Her makeup was very minimal, but we didn't want to make it look too heavy as it wasn't such like a party song. Our main prop was the beer bottle we used, just to show that the story is based around alcohol. Here are some comparisons of mise-en-scène. For camera, these are the type of shots we used: over the shoulder, mid-shot, close-up and tilt. For over the shoulder shots, these aren't normally used in synth pop music videos, but we really liked the shot that we took, so we decided to include it. We used this during the middle of the music video when we focus on her looking in the mirror while she's applying lipstick. We started off the shot with her blurred, and then we focused it, which we thought was effective because it was different to our other shots. The mid shot was the most common type of shot that we used in the music video, and we mainly used it throughout the scenes where she was in front of the hanging lights, as we wanted to subtly show her facial expressions when she was singing, but we didn't want it to be too close up because then it would block out some of the lights. We used close-up shots a few times throughout the music video, like when she was getting up from the bed in the second verse, and as she was getting up, we closely followed the side of her face, and you could very clearly see how she was feeling, as it was quite obvious the way she was looking with her eyes. We used a tilt shot when we showed our actress again getting up from the bed. We liked how it showed her facial expressions quite clearly and how it followed her movements as she was sitting up. Here are some comparisons relating to camera. When editing our music video, we used filters, overlays, slow motion and reverse. We had different filters in our music video, but the main ones were black and white and the coloured filter. The coloured made the contrast of the shots a bit more brighter and stand out a lot more than the original shot. We used these two different filters because the black and white symbolises how she was feeling while she was in the relationship, so she was going through depression, sadness, and almost like there's no light in her life. The colour then represents how she feels after leaving the relationship, so she's a lot happier with herself and more confident, and it's like she has more freedom after being stuck in a toxic relationship for so long. For overlays, we used a few different shots in a lot of our music video, but from our audience feedback, we thought that the best shot was somewhere in the middle of the music video when our actress's head rolls forward, and we then duplicated that shot in reverse and increased the speed, placed it on top of the same shot and added an orange-red filter to it, which our audience liked. We used slow motion in quite a few shots, especially when she's in the forest. We did this simply by reducing the speed of the clip, and we did this at the start when she looks behind and at the end when she turns her head to walk away. The reverse effect was used a couple times in our music video. During production, we filmed roses falling mid-air, and then we used that shot, and then we put the same shot next in reverse, and then we did the first shot of them normally falling again. Here are some comparisons for editing. Andrew Goodwin's theory states that there's a link between song and visuals, and there's a lot of star image attention. In our music video, I think that we follow his theory fairly well. During our media product, we show a lot of the time that the actress is doing what the artist is singing. In this case, they're the same person. For example, when she sings "Why Is It So Different When We Wake Up," we literally physically show her getting up from the bed, indicating she's just woken up. There's a strong link between the song lyrics and the visuals, and we have shown this from our use of props. Our main prop is our beer bottle. While she's singing the chorus, which is "You Don't Know How to Love Me When You're Sober," we show overlays of us panning the camera up towards the beer bottle, which link well together, and this shows the audience clearly what the song is about. Our music video as a whole doesn't have a very strong narrative, as from our audience feedback, it didn't make much sense to one person, but she knew that the whole idea was based around alcohol. Some shots that didn't make sense to her was when the actress was laying on the bed with her eyes closed whilst the leafy overlay was on top. We did put our actress into most of the shots throughout the music video so that we could show that she's the centre of attention and that the whole storyline is based around her experience. A while ago, I created a vlog which showed the codes and conventions of each synth pop music video. This gave me an idea of the similarities in each pop music video and what we should include in ours.